Okay, this is going to be an interesting video for my cell phone. I had this thought, and I wasn't going to put it on YouTube. Then I thought, why the hell not? Alright, here's the question. Ninjas as terrorists. Now think about this. I'm not even going to get into the matter of techniques. This is really interesting because I was discussing some the whole Bujin Khan Koguryu conflict, which is really interesting because for the most part it seems like everyone's lineage is made up fiction, including the Bujin Khans. But there was a book years ago that I found in a bookstore where, when I was reading like halfway through, it was basically just attacking other martial arts, and it was a reference to Ashita Kim as the terrorist ninja. A website referred to Secrets of the Ninja as a terrorist field manual, which I really don't see it the same, but okay. So it got me thinking, would ninjas, modern ninjas, be considered terrorists? Now, bear in mind, these guys were soldiers. They were primarily drawn from the samurai families, so they were soldiers, they were warriors, they were samurai, but they were also trained in ninjutsu. So this is where it becomes an interesting thought if you think about this, because when you move away from the feudal era during the Majin Resurrection, an organization known as the Koyosha was formed, and it was a means for samurai warriors to smuggle funding, supplies, weapons, and intelligence during the rebellion in the lower part of Japan. And this later became the Genyosha, the Black Ocean Society, which attracted many Yakuza members as well as military leaders and politicians and everything else. But the Genyosha pledged their loyalty to the emperor, and one of the leading proteges of the Genyosha became the founder of the Kokurukai. And they did a lot of very ninja-like things, but there's no connection to any specific ninjutsu school to them, or any ninjutsu school for that matter. Though it's very interesting that the head of the Kokurukai was a student of judo, and is in a picture with Jigaro Kano, and is listed as one of his top students. He also helped to open the first overseas judo school in Russia, which was primarily used as a place for the instructors in judo to make friends with Russian officers to get access to the military post and access to information, very ninja-like, as spies. And I was watching a few episodes of G.I. Joe. I was bored, and it was on the internet for free, so I went ahead and watched a few old episodes of G.I. Joe, and it got me thinking about, the use of espionage and mercenaries and everything else coming from a terrorist organization. Wouldn't these same skills be, relevant to an image of ninjutsu? Now, this isn't to say that the ninja were terrorists, or that terrorists are trained in ninjutsu. This is simply to say that there's an area for misuse or misinterpretation, since you're talking about martial arts being punching and kicking and sword fighting and battlefield strategy, but you're talking about ninjutsu being espionage and spying and psychological manipulation, things like that. I'd like to hear other people's thoughts on this matter.